tonight, so I'm going to angle it a little bit differently tonight. I'm not using the microphone. I should have used the microphone tonight. Hello, YouTube. Just doing some final touches here. And we'll go on a selfie. Yes, there is lightning in the area. There is a couple of storms in the area. We're going to talk about some issues we had earlier tonight on earlier live stream tonight. It happened again. It's been a while. Angie and I did not get along in the last live stream. We had to take off a little bit. As you see, there is lightning in the area. There's a storm behind us, but the severe weather is kind of lifted. If there's any severe storm, it's mainly north of us. Right now, yes, there's like I said, there's lightning in the area, but the moon is starting to come out right now, right there. The moon is starting to come out. So everything's clearing away. And all the severe weather in our area is basically has been lifted. But there's some small storms out there, but not very big, not threatening. Okay, yeah. We will see lightning flashes during this live stream. We had some issues tonight during the live stream. JJ Pearson with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Never heard news. Yeah, we heard some wind turbines was actually that was one of our arguments we had off camera that Angie and I had. It was shared by one of our neighbors up here to Angie's fame, and she got bent out of shape and it had nothing to do with us. I said, Angie, it has something to do with someplace else. It was a weather event that happened someplace else. Did not happen here. We won't have wind turbines here. She knew that. But she just will not take anything with a grain of salt. That's been my biggest pet peeve with her. Matthew Johnson, how you doing? And that. So, yes, the storm we had tonight was all bark, no bite, but you do hear the wind in the background. Most of the severe weather has, the Dirico winds did happen in other parts of the county, but not here in town. Right now, what you're hearing is this, some of the winds that we had throughout the night, and that's how still it was. It is windy today, tonight. And I should have been on my microphone, but I'm not. Yeah, it just, like I said, I was predicting this. If you go back to that live stream that we did earlier tonight, where I was kind of predicting that we was going to go through the uprights. What I mean by the uprights was that Clinton was the ball, that blue circle I showed you on the weather app, on my radar, and we had storms that missed us to the west. Mainly a lot of storms, and a lot of them had good cell, and maybe some had possibly some rotation to it, but that was west of us. We did have civil defense sirens about the hour mark. We had civil defense sirens going off. Well, Angie didn't like how I was reporting on the weather, so she went in and watched Brian Hall. Brian Hall was reporting severe weather in Dubuque. That was Dubuque. That's an hour north of us. That has nothing to do with Clinton, Iowa. That was Dubuque, Iowa. The weather situation was up in Dubuque. In fact, I saw Angie showed me some photos of weather damage around Maquoketa area. I guess there may be some damage west of DeWitt. There was a frontal cloud reported tonight as we end our live stream. Probably not even minutes after we end our live stream, there was a frontal cloud reported near Muscatine, Iowa. I just told Angie, we're getting too late in the night. Temperatures were getting colder because of the storm. Now because the storm has lifted, now it's bringing back the warmer air back in. So that's what's keeping some storms still afloat tonight. But most of the severe weather in our area is basically done over. The tornado watch has been canceled since 9 o'clock. It was supposed to go till 11, but it seems like the conditions is not there anymore, and all that stuff. Then Angie decided wanted to grab my cell phone I had where I was showing you guys the weather radar, and she started grabbing. Started grabbing like crazy. And I got on her case about it. I got on her case about that. Now, like I said, our live streams, anything and anything can go wrong because it's not scripted. Even I did admit that even off camera, Angie and I had some arguments at that. We do. Everybody does it once in a while. Nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody's not absolutely perfect out there. So just letting you guys know that we had some issues with the live stream. This happened a couple times before. The most memorable one where I actually ended the live stream abruptly was in Las Vegas. Because Angie forgot I was live streaming to my old cell phone. And she forgot I was live streaming when some people was asking us to take time out, take a photo. She had her hands free. I ended abrupted the live stream. I had came out with 2 live streams explaining the whole situation. I just pointed out to Angie earlier tonight when we ended that live stream, the way I wanted to end it, because I was predicting that store was going to be all bark, no bite for our area. This does not include west of us. This does not include east of us. This does not include south of us. This does not include north of us. It just in our area. It was all bark, no bite. It just missed us. If you go back and watch those weather radar clips. Find those weather radar clips I showed you. The evidence is right there. How the storms just missed us to the west, missed us to the east. It just missed us. It just totally missed us. We had little rain. We had some wind, but nothing to. We did have a civil defense siren going off. I even questioned it. Why do we have a civil defense siren going off when there's not even a red cell in Clinton County at the time of that siren went off? It was a red cell approaching, but DeWitt had the high winds. That's probably the only way, high winds, lightning and high winds. That's the only way the civil defense siren went off in that live stream. So I have fun doing these live streams, to tell you the truth. I just tell Angie, you got to read the radar correctly. And she wasn't reading the radar correctly. She goes back in and watches Brian Hall and says, Chuck, you're wrong. It's hitting us. It's red. I looked over my shoulder and I said, it's not. He's not talking about in our area. I was talking about our area. If I wanted to talk about other areas, I would just buy a car or rent a car real quick and just go into those areas and find it there and that. So, yeah. Yes, it's nice. It's nice living in an apartment because you don't have to worry about your own house getting messed up. That's right. Because we have renter's insurance. Actually, our renter's insurance is far cheaper than homeowners insurance, to tell you the truth. We pay like some. I think our renter's insurance is like I think it's like $15, $16, and we get like $30,000 worth of coverage, but it had a $500 deductible, and that's our renter's insurance and that. So
our renter's insurance is $11.58.
$11.58.
Yes.
And what's your insurance? Your disability insurance?
My disability insurance I pay a month.
Yeah.
Is $13.90.
$13.
And 90 cents.
Okay, there's the price quote right there from Angie. That's from State Farm. That's the price quote. And we only got $30,000 in coverage, but it's a $500 deductible and that. So, and I did make a video of where we had to hide in the event of a tornado or in case the wind started blowing a few merchandise around town. I don't know. I can't explain what happened in all parts of town because I'm not there. I was here in the apartment complex. So basically, whatever we get reports. It's what we get reported on. And we did get reported of heavy rains, winds, and all that stuff by one of our subscribers. That's what he was reporting out there in DeWitt. That was from Boulder Ray and that. So, yeah, some of the best storms I ever seen were from an apartment. Yeah. Unfortunately, tonight, some of the best storms that we never had here from the apartment because what happened was, as predicted in my live stream, I predicted this in my live stream. I said I got a funny feeling this storm will not be on our YouTube channel. And we went an hour and a half waiting for that big storm. We did have some defense siren go off. We did have an alarm go off on the cell phone, but I was going to go live a little bit longer. And I just realized, according to the weather radar, what I'm seeing on the weather radar, I said that alarm just went off with nothing on my cell phone, technically away, because some of the defense sirens never went off shortly after that. Only went off once that I knew. But then, after I got done, I said, Angie, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go over to my watering hole and get something to eat and drink, and just call it a night. And I said, nope, I'm going to come back live. Yeah, it was a very good prediction. Yeah, it was all bark, no bite. Unfortunately, it had more bite west of us, north of us, and southeast of us. Because there was some tornado damage, some wind damage. In southeast of Des Moines, there was some wind turbines got knocked down in the high winds. There was some damage up in Maquoketa. And I guess there was some severe weather up in Dubuque. And this is where Angie and I got in an argument, in a way. Because that's when she was trying to take my cell phone away from me. And all that stuff. It's just, it was just became a problem. And the wind and the weather was just, the way it was, I saw the weather the way it was. It had a nice strong line. I said, it may have potential. We could get hit something. But as the night progressed, it became a scattered showers, became scattered storms. The main cell was from Des Moines on north. It went through Cedar Rapids. It was just north of us. And that's what we was talking about earlier today with somebody. That most of it is going to miss us to the north, which it did. It missed us to the north, it had to miss us to the west first. Then it missed us to the north. Because the storms were going northeast, which are basically going, like, it was going like this. It was like going almost northeast. It was almost like a straight line going up. Get back there and check the live stream and see if I was right, because it was going in that direction and that. So glad you went live. Was waiting to hear the update. Yeah, down here we had basically where we live, nothing. And I told Angie, it's nothing happening here. I wanted to end the live stream because I knew nothing was going to happen, because we was going to split the uprights. I said we was going to split the uprights again because it was going to miss us to the west. We had a cell east of us later in the live stream. We had a nice cell out there by Morrison, Illinois. That's where some of our subscribers live. Out there just either at Morrison or east of Morrison. Yeah, it's windy right now, so I'm going to have to go right here and keep it out of the wind as much as possible. But yeah, it was the live stream was just the live stream became a total train wreck between Angie and I. It did happen. It does happen before. It probably will happen again. I just got to remind her we have to be more professional about this. Just because we do a weather live stream, I'm only reporting what's happening in our area. I don't give a crap. Sorry about the language, but I don't really give a crap what Ryan Hall says on his YouTube channel, because he's reporting in general. He's reporting everything in general. And whatever his radar reads, he's reading that radar to particular areas that did not include us. I told Angie that many times. Do not report anything that's not affecting us, because I'm only going to report what's affecting us, especially in our area and that. So Like I said, if I show you weather right now, like I said, the only thing we have tonight is windy conditions. We're going to have windy conditions for the rest of the night, but anything is not going to be blowing stuff off the patio. So we got our patio furniture back on the patio. I had to sit down on the live stream tonight. I said I need to sit down and just aim the camera. What I did was earlier tonight, I was literally aiming the camera most of the night in that general direction. See where that green dot is? That's in the screen. If you see that green dot, that's where most of my camera shot was, in that direction. Technically, because I knew everything was going to be west of us. And like I said, everything was to the west of us, and we had to sell east of us. It's just, like I said, the blue dot was just the football going through the uprights. And I said, this storm is going to have all bark, no bite. It does not want to be on our YouTube channel. And that's what happened. It's raining pretty hard here right now. Hi, Julie Brown. Thanks for the update. Yeah, you're very welcome. Just unfortunately, yeah, we had some issues during the live stream between Angie and I, which is not surprising. It does happen. Angie just jumped the gun on everything. And that, so I missed the most of the last live stream. Yeah, just go back and check the highlights. Just check whatever I had the cell phone showing where the weather was going. You can tell later in that live stream, our dot was between the uprights of the storm west of us and east of us towards the end of that live stream. And I said, that's what's going to happen. We're just going to go through the uprights. And I was right. Because even when we had wind, we had very little rain. But DeWitt got hit with some rain. West of Clinton County got hit with some rain and some good cells. Maquoketa had some damage and some businesses around damages of Maquoketa. So our thoughts and prayers for the people up in the Maquoketa area. We do have Facebook friends that lives up in that way. We do have a couple of subscribers that live in Dubuque area, so our thoughts and prayers are with them when they got hit earlier tonight. I don't know what kind of storm they got hit in the Dubuque area, but they got hit pretty hard tonight. They had the biggest cell of the night that hit up there, that cut through from Des Moines to Cedar Rapids into Dubuque. That's how that pattern went. It just was going to take out 3 major cities. Jim Brown, I'm looking for. Went north and south technically most of the time, but yeah, usually happens. Yeah, usually it happens. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody earlier tonight. I said, "Why did the storm didn't hit us?" I told him because we were live with it, and the storm did not want to be on YouTube. He laughed. He literally laughed because that's now the 3rd or 4th live stream with the storm, with any kind of storm. It did not even hit us hard. I mean, we had rain before, but we never really had what it's supposed to crack up to be in that. So I told Angie, it's basically this. I'm watching weather radar better than she does. She thinks if it goes north and it misses us to the west, she thinks it hits us. It missed us to the west. It's not going to hit us. There's no way a storm can go up to a point and go like this suddenly. Only way it does that if there's a stronger front blocking it. And it's very rare it does. I did see a storm down south of us, down by the Quincy area, where it was going to northeast, and all of a sudden it took a natural curve and then east. That's about it took. So I thought that was kind of unusual, but it does happen. But it's not going to go up a slant and all of a sudden takes almost a 90-degree go straight at us. It's not going to happen. And that. So it's not going to happen. It will never going to happen that way. It's got to be something supernatural, something very bizarre, maybe a weird weather effect to happen. And add to that is like 1 in a billion, actually. And that, so. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Yeah, we had some issues on our live stream tonight. Angie and I, we had to patch some differences how we go about our live stream, especially or any kind of live stream that we do. We just like when we go on tours events. I basically told Angie, I had to remind Angie, I'm the one doing reporting. I'm the one that has to interpret the radio. I interpret it correctly. They did miss us. Basically, go back and check our last weather live streams. In fact, go back to check our two previous weather live streams. Remember the one live stream where severe weather was supposed to hit us right on the nose, and all I saw just west of us was clear skies. Skies were clearing. That means that big red dot all of a sudden never happened. Technically, the storm just died out. And I said, that's what we need to tell what's going on now, not what we think it's going on. We report what's going on now as we go live and that. And one thing is we have to be as professional as possible because it is a part of our daily lives. Anything we go through is part of our daily life situation and that. So we just got to make sure that we just got to be more professional at this. We can't be, so I'm just going to say is, what happened earlier in the live stream, I think it was towards, I don't know if it was around the hour and a half or hour 40-minute mark. It was just totally amateur by both of us and that. I was not very happy with Angie because she wanted to take my cell phone away. The one I was showing the weather radar, she had her own cell phone to take a look at. After I got done with the live stream, I just told Angie flat out, I said, whatever Brian Hall reports does not concern us. If it does not mention us or see the storms over our area, he's not talking about us, okay? Because he's talking about somebody else's storm that hit in other towns. It has nothing to do with us. It's like, okay, what happens during hurricane season? Let's say there's a major hurricane that happened on the East Coast. It may affect one of our subscribers on the East Coast, but it won't affect us unless the storm comes directly. I think the only time we get hurricane type weather in our area is when we get hurricanes that hits the Texas coastline and loops around and hit us. And then, ooh, Cubs won tonight, 4-3. Way to go, Cubs. Go Cubs. And that, so. Hey, that's a good way to end a happy note with a Cubs victory. Cubs are doing pretty good this year. Better than I thought. When we're going to be flying flags out here again, I'm waiting for them to repaint the patio. Our patio needs to be repainted bad. A lot of patios need to be repainted bad, but we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. So I'm hoping it happens sooner than later, because I really want to get back flying the Cubs flag again and all that stuff. I really want individuality to the patio. I like the individual taste of the flavors. It all depends if the management allows it or not, because there's times that they want us to remove that, the lighting system. But I said, no, I'm not removing the lighting system because this is an individual patio. I just need individual flavor, and that's it. Just won't do plants anymore. Some people are doing plants anyway, so. Yep. My friend's apartment patio is really bad. Falling apart. Oh, wow, that sucks. Thanks, Chuck. Go Cubs. And we need a better maintenance crew on top of it. Yep. Our maintenance crew is pretty good, basically. So everything we needed that done gets done pretty good. So we have a pretty maintenance crew. In fact, we just had a recent inspection too. So when our maintenance crew came in, they did. They fixed us they gave us a new faucet with a hose, with a spray hose. I gotta show you guys this. It's awesome. It's almost like it's really the best kitchen sink we have. And they worked on the bathroom faucet, but there's other things I need them to get worked on. I just gotta get it reported in So hopefully it gets worked on soon. But if not, it all passed. Technically, everything just passes on that. So, and all they care about is running water. It's how they run it. They just care about has running water, and that. So, and I have to show you the kitchen sink. I have to show it to you. It is awesome because I love it. Angie loves it too, and that. So, yeah, it was a nice upgrade and that. So, I would have to put it on the video because it is awesome. You've probably seen parts and pieces of it when I do cooking videos, but yeah, I have to show you guys at least the kitchen sink. I'll show you the kitchen sink part because it's awesome. All right, just like a little quick wrap up. Like I said, our live streams is on the fly. Sometimes Angie and I, we will disagree on a live stream. It will happen. It probably will happen again. We just got to learn how to be more professional about it. When I'm doing a weather live stream, I just told her, if I ever do a weather live stream, I'm the one that's reading the radar. I'm the one that's talking about it. I mean, if you want to put your input, fine, put your input. But be responsible how you put the input in, because you don't want to report something that's not involving us and that. So it's not like cheers, have a good day, good night. So yeah, we're not to stress this out. Is we had this issue back in Vegas a couple times and all that stuff. So we just gotta learn to be when we go live, just gotta be more professional and just go with the flow of things. Just go with the flow of things. And whatever somebody else reports on their YouTube channel, just gotta remember is it may not affect us because we're live and they're reporting what they see on their weather radar, but they don't see what's going on where we show you on this channel and that. So if we show you that nothing's going on, trust me, nothing's going on. What needs to go on, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. So thank you guys for coming in. JJ, I forgot to do this part. Sorry about this. I forgot to put down. Thanks for the super chat, JJ. I forgot to put that down. My fault, my bad. Like I said, got to be professional on it. But thanks for the $2 super chat, JJ. Just make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and it would be helpful if you guys help us out to get us to 2,000 subscribers. Hey, don't be afraid to watch some of our videos too, and that. So, yep. It's always different when a YouTuber reports the weather in their area that they're living in, because if you're traveling in our area, you may want to know what the weather's like. And that. So yeah. Don't forget, like I said, check our social media pages, our Facebook, everything, and all that stuff. Weather apps. We use My Weather Radar, and I use One Weather. I use One Weather for the forecast, My Radar for the actual radar, and sometimes it goes on a 5 to 10 minute delay. It really, really helps out too. And you gotta know how to read the radar correctly to predict what's going to happen in your area before it hits. And that it's all about the flow, how the storms are flowing on that radar and that. So, all right, we're out of here. Please like, share, subscribe to the subscribe button, notification bell, and make sure you guys watch our edited videos. Members get to watch our videos in 24, at least up to 4 days in advance. It's for channel members. Everybody else will see them on a 7-day delay, 1 week after we film. So whatever we film today, the channel members get to see it tomorrow for the next 4 days. And everybody else will get to see it next week and whenever YouTube allows it to keep that video up. All right? All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night and stay safe. There's some still bad storms out there north of us, north and northeast of us. So if you're traveling in that area right now, be safe. All right? All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.